World of Golf. With Frank Nobilo by my side, I'm Rich Lerner. Frank, as weekend golfers know, there's always part of your game that you're focused on. So I'll ask the question, what are you going to be looking at here today?
Tee to green, Rich. I know people always say putting's important. I'm not going to say it's overrated, but tee to green, if you want to play good golf day in, day out, fairways greens, that's the secret.
And that'll come to stop in the fairway on the right side. So a good tee shot there to get his round going. That is so well done. On in 2 on this opening hole, Frank, and a good chance here for, at a minimum, a birdie to start the round.
Not often you start on a par 5, and not often you reach the green in 2 or have an eagle putt.
Look at this. What a putt from there. Nearly a miracle eagle. That was really well done. Well, that's just how you picture it in your head when you're out on the range, right? 3 good shots set him up, and he rushes that one in for birdie at the first. The second is a tough par 4, measuring out at 497 yards. Bunkers serve as obstacles left and right off the tee, but this hole's all about the second shot, as players will likely be faced with a long approach over the barranca. That one gonna be in great shape. So following the birdie at 1, a solid drive here at the second. This from 7 feet. Oh, that is right on the precipice of going down, but I do believe it's going to stay out. So a bogey 5 here at the second, and that will cancel out the opening hole birdie and bring him back down to level par. The third is another par 4, this one a bit shorter at 419 yards. You'll want to get familiar with the hole location prior to teeing off. Left side hole locations should dictate a drive up the right side of the fairway, and vice versa. Up at the putting surface, 3 front bunkers protect this molar-shaped green. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
107 yards to the front, 118 to the hole. Looking to make up for that drop shot with a birdie here.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Boy, that's a tough one to leave short. It never really carried the necessary pace.
Okay, well, hold there. A circle and a square on the card already, but this more a straightforward par here at 3. We come now to our first par 3 of the round. It is the downhill 228-yard fourth. The biggest issues to contend with here: greenside bunkers both left and right, as well as a difficult runoff area over the back, making par a challenge when tee shots miss the mark. That one safely on the putting surface. Okay, so this one, maybe a birdie putt in name only. Look at this putt. That is something special right there. From that far away to gauge that speed, that is so well done. Yeah, that is a very good two-putt from where he was. That's no easy feat, and he'll come away with par. The fifth is a par 4 at 480 yards. This hole bends ever so slightly to the right as it runs parallel to Sunset Boulevard and features an expanded landing area since the most recent redesign. 2 front bunkers protect a green that's been restored to its original Thomas and Bell configuration. So the ball on an upslope now for his second. Still even par for the day. It's believed that just about every great course in the world features one par 4 under 350 yards, allowing for multiple playing options. On the North course, it's this one, the 6th. This hole checks in at just 325 yards and is one of the great risk-reward holes on this course. Long hitters can have a go at the green, but doing so brings in all manner of obstacles that are avoided when playing for position off the tee. And that will do just fine. So after a big drive, just a little chip remaining here for his second from short of the green. No gimme here. Tricky one for birdie. Oh, missed it right. Just didn't have the right line. So that's in for his par, and he'll remain even for his round. Turning south, we come to as long a par 3 as you're going to find in major championship golf. The 7th hole here checking in at a full 284 yards, all you want. Oak trees lining this secluded section of the golf course, and players will have the option of landing their tee shots shy of the green on the short grass and running them onto the putting surface. This is a tough test. And that ball definitely slowed up a bit. It'll wind up coming down in the heavy rough. That one was running so hot.
It is a game of touch, and it is evidence right there when your touch is out. What a difference it makes. That ball went a long way past.
Yeah, that's a nice putt. Getting it there up the hill was half the battle. This got there just a little wide of the mark. Well, he came into this hole at even par, but with the double, he walks off at 2 over. The second of the par 5s on the course is this one, the 547-yard 8th hole. This is another of the great risk-reward holes on the course. A well-struck drive should have a reasonable chance to reach this green in 2. But beware of the barranca left, and bear in mind that this green is on the smallish side, so long approaches will need to be precise.
It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe 2. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot.
That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. Back to par for the round. The final hole of the front side of the North Course at the Los Angeles Country Club is a par 3 at 171 yards. A good football field shorter than the 7th. Bunker short, left and right protect a narrow green featuring a number of dramatic contour changes. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
Oh boy, far from a good shot that.
This is a good-sized putt, 27 feet away. That's a good putt. Just needed a little more behind it. So a tap in here. It's a bogey at the 9. And that's going to be a 1-over score of 36 on this outward 9. The back 9 here on the North Course begins with the 374-yard par 4 10th. What this hole lacks in length, it makes up for in bite, as a total of 7 bunkers are placed at strategic locations, swallowing up any errant shots. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow-through, and a good start to this hole. Now note his second from the fairway.
He's got exactly 100 yards to the front. 114 gets to the hole, standing on the wrong side of par right now, looking to get back to even.
I like the looks of this one.
What a way to start the back 9. That is a tremendous iron shot.
The putter has not been at its best, but this is a good look for birdie. Yes, well done there. And back to even par now on the day. This is one of the most beautiful holes on the course, the par 3 11. If you thought the 7th was long, try this one on for size. This hole's given length on the scorecard, 290 yards. Carrying those 2 front bunkers is a must. Getting the ball to stop, sometimes that can be another matter entirely. Okay, a friendly bounce there, and that will make its way onto the putting surface. So now this, right around 25 feet for birdie. Good job of deadening it right by the hole, but he could not get it to go in. So he'll finish that off for his par, and it's going to keep him level for his round. The 12th is a dogleg left, par 4 at a manageable 380 yards. Most players should be left with a short iron in with their second, but as with the 11th, 2 jagged front bunkers provide a problem to be avoided and can sometimes wreak havoc with depth perception.
So, is actually human. A fairway miss. That one goes into the rough. I wonder what's going to happen next. Imagine a miss club because that ball sailed past the flag. Really just fortunate to stay on the back of the green.
Yeah, that's really well done. From that distance, you'll take it every time. So that was much easier than it could have been. Just to tap in for par after a terrific putt prior to that. The 13th is a long par 4, checking in at a full 507 yards. This is another picturesque hole with vistas of Bel Air and Benedict Canyon. Most players will want to steer their tee shots to the left to get a better view of the putting surface. Up at the green, a deceptive tilt left to right means that approaches that miss left can lead to a very difficult up and down. Well, from any distance, that's pretty good, but from that far out, couldn't ask for much more. Ah, yes, very well read. To 100 now for the day. The 14th is the last of the par 5s here on the North Course, and it is also the longest, measuring at 623 yards. Players will need to avoid a section of 3 right-side bunkers off the tee, and bunkers once again become an issue up near the green, with a large front bunker to carry, as well as smaller bunkers left and right. Solid, a good drive in the fairway. Now a second from well over 300 yards. This will be about positioning. Had half the equation on that shot, the distance, not quite the accuracy. Missed it, hair to the right.
Yeah, not quite a foul ball. Kept it in the ballpark, and let's see how good you can chip.
Here we go.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
This is an 11-foot putt. Not a problem. That's in for birdie. Maxwell moves to 2 under par. Part of the great design here at the Los Angeles Country Club is the variety of challenges golfers are faced with. Here we follow the longest hole on the course with the shortest, the 124-yard par 3 15th. Players, of course, will note the bunkers that ring a good 70 to 80% of the green, but the most distinctive feature is the bump in the middle of the green that must be factored in when deciding where to land that tee shot. Okay, solid shot, and that'll give him a chance at birdie here at the 15th. Not too bad. Didn't quite get it far enough left, and maybe a little too gentle as well. So we'll clean that up. It's par, and he'll remain at 2 under for his round. The final 3-hole stretch of long par 4s begins here with the 542-yard 16. This hole was renovated to more closely resemble its original design, and its fairway connects to the 10th in a nod to the old course at St. Andrews. Multiple bunkers are in play off the tee, with 2 more up near the large green. In the fairway, it's lying nicely, and 180 yards left. Well, not as close to the pin as you'd like, but when you find greens in regulation on a regular basis, you're going to have a chance. Tell you what, lag putting, such an underrated part of the game, and that is well done there. So some good putting on display. That's an easy tap for his par. Now to the 17th, a tough field, 520 yards. Look out from the tee, and bunkers will comprise a lot of what you see. But this really is a standout hole with beautiful sycamore trees providing an alluring backdrop. Up near the green, a series of 4 bunkers protect the front and left sides of the green, including one that's the closest thing of the course to a pot bunker. Right in the fairway.
Certainly seen some short game skills today, and that's more evidence here, really keeping this round together as we get closer to the clubhouse.
So we'll finish that off. It's a par, and his score will stay at -2. The closing hole here on the North Course at the Los Angeles Country Club is a stern test at 492 yards. Bunkers must be navigated off the tee before setting up an approach that shows off the stately clubhouse beyond this 18th green. Ooh, and that is going to wind up missing the target by a good margin, and that will be no bargain in there.
The strike was fine on the pitch shot, ball first, then turf, just wasn't really hit hard enough.
Sizable putt from 16 feet. Oh, that is well judged for par here at 18. And that is going to be a solid round of 68.